They were supposed to spend the next decade behind bars. 12 years for him, 7 for her. Their names were once synonymous with Southern charm, family drama, and outrageous luxury. But, in a move that's left the internet buzzing and critics fuming, Todd and Julie Chrisley just got a full presidential pardon, courtesy of Donald J. Trump. And it didn't happen in a courtroom. It happened over the phone. A call that not only set them free, but reignited one of the most divisive debates in recent political memory. But here's the part that's raising eyebrows. This wasn't just about fraud or tax evasion. According to their daughter, Savannah, this was personal. She's claimed for years that her parents were politically targeted. And now, with a single call from Trump, she may have just been vindicated. Or was she? Because while fans are celebrating, others are asking, why now? What really happened behind the scenes of that prison release? And could this pardon be about something much bigger than the Chrisleys themselves? Let's break it all down. Before the scandals, before the indictments, before the presidential pardon. The Chrisleys were reality TV royalty. Their show Chrisley Knows Best premiered in 2014 and quickly became a guilty pleasure for millions. Audiences were drawn to Todd Chrisley's over-the-top personality, Julie's steady hand, and the couple's dynamic with their kids, particularly their outspoken daughter, Savannah. It was part comedy, part chaos, and all about Southern family life, with a twist of luxury, private jets, designer labels, a mansion that looked straight out of a soap opera. It was the American dream, amplified. But like many fairy tales wrapped in reality TV packaging, it wasn't long before the cracks began to show. In 2019, federal prosecutors dropped a bombshell. The Chrisleys weren't just living large. They were, according to authorities, living a lie. The couple was indicted on multiple counts of bank fraud, wire fraud, tax evasion, and conspiracy. The allegations: that they submitted fake documents to secure over $30 million in bank loans. They were accused of manipulating credit reports, inflating income, and using those funds to maintain their lavish lifestyle, all while dodging the IRS. When the trial concluded in 2022, the verdict was damning. Both Todd and Julie were found guilty. Todd received a 12-year sentence. Julie was given 7. For fans, it was hard to reconcile the smiling TV couple with the convictions. But for prosecutors, it was a clear-cut case of financial deception on a massive scale. Or was it? The Chrisleys went silent, but Savannah didn't. As her parents entered federal prison, Savannah Chrisley launched a campaign that would grow louder with each passing month. She insisted her parents were innocent, claiming the case was politically motivated. She accused the justice system of bias and labeled the treatment of her parents behind bars as inhumane. Her most viral moment? The Republican National Convention. In a tearful speech, Savannah claimed her parents were just numbers to the system. But to her, they were everything. She described a broken DOJ. She said they were being punished, not just for what they did, but for who they were. And while some rolled their eyes, others started to listen. Because this wasn't just a family drama anymore. It was becoming something much bigger. On May 29, 2025, the internet exploded. Donald Trump made the call. Literally. In a recorded phone conversation with Savannah Chrisley, he informed her that he had officially pardoned both of her parents. Effective immediately. "I hope we can do it by tomorrow," Trump said. "Wish them a good life." The clip was surreal. A former president, a reality TV daughter, and a pardon for one of America's most polarizing reality couples. Trump called the treatment of the Chrisleys pretty harsh. He praised Savannah and suggested her parents were terrific people. It wasn't just a legal move, it was a political message. But what was the message exactly? The timing of the pardon wasn't lost on anyone. We're in the middle of a hotly contested election cycle. Trump is once again the GOP's front-runner, and this move, pardoning high-profile media-savvy figures like the Chrisleys, felt strategic. Some claim it was a nod to his base, reinforcing the narrative of a broken system that unfairly targets certain Americans. Others think it was about headlines, grabbing attention and shifting the spotlight at a critical moment. Rumours suggest it was Savannah's RNC appearance that sealed the deal. Others point to influential Trump allies who may have lobbied behind the scenes. But the truth? Still murky. What we know for sure is that the Chrisleys are free. And the internet has questions. As news of the pardon spread, reactions split down the middle. Supporters called it justice, a long overdue correction to a flawed trial. They echoed Savannah's claims that the case was politically motivated and the punishment far too severe. But critics slammed the move as reckless, arguing that it sends a dangerous message, that if you're famous enough or connected enough, you can cheat the system and walk away clean. Social media lit up with takes from every side. Hashtags trended. Videos dissected the call. And once again, the Chrisleys were at the centre of a cultural firestorm. But this time, with freedom in hand. What this story reveals is something deeper than just fraud or forgiveness. It's about the strange, powerful intersection of fame, politics, and justice. The Chrisleys built an empire on image. When that image shattered, they were buried by the weight of public opinion and federal charges. But now, they've been resurrected by another master of media and perception, Donald Trump. It's a story that feels uniquely American. A reality TV couple taken down for fraud, defended by their influencer daughter, and saved by a former president who himself rose to power through television. It's flashy, it's chaotic, and it's far from over. Todd and Julie Chrisley were once just TV stars. Then they were felons. Now they're free. And at the heart of one of the most controversial presidential pardons in recent memory. Was it justice, a political play, or something else entirely? Either way, one thing is certain. The Chrisleys always knew best when it came to staying in the spotlight. And now, thanks to one phone call, they're back, whether we like it or not. What do you think? Did the Chrisleys deserve this second chance, or was this just another example of power protecting power? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk.